Hi there, today we're going to be talking about how to choose the perfect plant for your garden. And there's a few things you need to consider before heading out into the garden center. One of the first things you need to think about is how much sun you have in your area. Is it a full day sun, perhaps it's part sun, or even full shade? You also need to consider what type of soil you have in the area. It could be relatively moist, or it could also be a dry location. Next, we're going to take a look at the types of shapes that the plants come in. Plants come in all different sizes and shapes. One of the first ones you can consider is a pyramidal shape like this one. This one's great for privacy. This tree over here is growing in a weeping or a cascading form, and this would be a great focal point in your garden. Next, this cedar is growing in an upright or a conical form, and this would be a great accent piece in your garden. The foundation plants that we have down here are growing in a rounded or a mounding form, and this is a vase-like shape. And finally over here we have a low spreading ground cover that you can consider. Another thing you want to think about when you're looking at plants in your garden is how big it can grow when it's at its mature age. So you want to consider how much room do you have to grow vertically, and also how wide you can let it grow as well. Now let's go take a look to see at some texture and color in your garden. And don't forget to think about the texture and color of your plant. When it comes to the texture of your plant, you can consider if you want something deciduous, so it may lose its leaves in the fall, or if you want to keep something that's going to be green all winter long, that's considered a broadleaf evergreen or a needle evergreen. You can also consider the color of your plant, whether you want it to be a red leaf, a green leaf, or something that has a really interesting bark. And finally, you may want to consider, do you want some springtime bloom, some summer blooms, or something that's going to change color and look great in the fall. So when you're picking that plant for your location, you want to make sure you pick the perfect one. That way it'll look great in your garden, it'll be less work for you, and it'll be a healthier plant overall.